And you love how authoritative Khalil Wall is on the floor, swatting away shots and playing fearless.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's MP. Great D that time from Khalil Wall. So it's Syracuse with it. Pass to Miller. And stolen by Booker. Here's Crawford. Here's MP. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
Boy, MP doing yeoman's work on the boards like a junkyard dog scrapping for a bone on that rebound.
Wall outside. Pass to Miller. Tries again, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try and make it a 3-point play.
Wall is such an intimidating player on both teams. Owns the key.
At the line.
And here are the Bulldogs. A 12-point game. MP up top. This time for 3. Rebound by Miller.
Boy, but he was close to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
It's Levens on the wing. Launches it. Good on the 3-point shot.
And great ball movement by MP. Nice job getting his teammates involved.
Wall outside. Soft touch off the glass.
I'm really liking how Wall finds ways to get himself going. Knows his strengths and plays to them. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Wolf covered by Torres. Back to Miller. And so the Syracuse Orange win and will move on.
And, you know, getting that first win under your belt is huge. I mean, the players can finally exhale, relax a little bit, and get ready for round 2.
And obviously a disappointing outcome for the Bulldogs and MP. They expected so much more this year. And heartbreaking for them and their fans.
And that wraps up our opening round coverage. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in round 2.
How you doing, bro? I mean, I know you kind of been going through it ever since you flamed out spectacularly in that tournament.
You auditioning for Top Text Daily? You need to come more provocative than that, homie.
All right, well, how about you are a disgrace to basketball, you care more about your YouTube career than you'll ever care about hooping, and you're ugly.
First of all, I'm not ugly, and just because you call yourself pretty don't mean it's true, homie.
You're right. My face makes it true.
Oh, okay.
Nah, for real, come on, you got admit this. You're the athlete, And I am the brains, heart, soul, and face of this entire operation. I mean, the facts is just the facts.
Bruh, stay modest.
But for real, man, how you feeling? I mean, I know you don't really like to talk after you lose, so.
No, obviously, I didn't expect stuff to end like this, man. You know, I got a lot of ball left in me. I'm about to sit up here and cry about it. It's whatever.
That's the only way to live life, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, look, since we're on the topic, you been thinking at all about next steps? I mean, you know I always got ideas, but I want to know where your head's at right now. Now we get you some representation.
All right, who you thinking?
Well, I talked to a bunch of these guys, and everybody's kind of pushing us towards Palmer Athletics Agency.
That's PAA, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, they're the gold standard. Repped anyone who's anyone in the NBA.
That's no-brainer then. Like, why don't we just go with them?
All right, well, just like any workplace relationship. Hey, there he is.
What's
How
up,
you doing,
Rick?
bro?
I'm good.
It's great to finally meet you in person, MP.
How you
I'm
doing?
Kristen.
Kristen.
Diane.
Diane, nice to meet you all.
No, the pleasure's ours.
Can we get you anything? Coffee, LaCroix?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're ready to just jump in.
Great.
Good.
So, like I said on the phone, right now we are currently in our home stretch, at least as far as finalizing agencies goes.
Right.
The missing puzzle piece for me is really just what each team's vision is for MP. Like, I just want to make sure that what you see for him lines up with what we see for him.
Hey, look, Kristen, I just want to know what y'all bringing that we don't have. That's it.
Right, exactly.
Well, those are both very reasonable concerns. When it comes to vision, the good news is this is a science, not an art. The very idea of a superstar athlete was invented inside these walls.
True.
It's what we do. It's in our DNA.
I love that.
Yeah, I do have a question, though.
Of course.
Well, MP and I, we like to think of ourselves as people that do things kind of differently, or outside the norm.
Yeah.
Can either of you guys speak to that?
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any idea how many female heads of sports agencies there are?
No.
Nah.
One. And you're looking at her. So if anybody understands doing things outside the norm, it's us. If anybody knows how to get what they want, regardless of how many people try to tell them no, that's us. When it comes to gender equality, the sports business.
I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Ricky?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping.
Hey, NBA draft picks ain't supposed to be nervous.
Until Adam Silver gets up there and reads his name off of one of those oversized. Speaking of, Harvey, how are you?
Is that Harvey?
Yeah, I'll put you right. It's for you.
Hello?
MP, Harvey Lesser here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lesser. It's an honor, man.
Happy to hear that. Now,
Did that just happen?
With the 59th pick in the NBA draft.
Oh, look who's back. Back again. Coachy's back.
So I'm not starting.
I know this isn't how you...
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whisper in her ear shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I no loaders, they below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. That's me with my token. I gave you all the extra that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you're about. Ain't no I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing the smooth. Breaking.
2K is the game that I play. So I was just in the program about an hour ago. So I'm still live and direct, loud and proud. I'm out there.
Aboard the Concha Del Mar, there are a bunch of fun events coming up. This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all games played will be worth double XP. Next weekend, it's Specialty Appreciation Defenders. The cruise ship is highlighting defense.
Welcome.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, it's time to meet the starting five for your Milwaukee
into a brand new season of We Are Near.
Kevin, thank you.
He's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving and Harden, the two-star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo. A different look for Milwaukee. Wara checked in, and George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant. Is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's MP. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 2. Irving against Hill to the paint. Here's MP. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there. Nailed. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start third. And Milwaukee. Checked in for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. MP's checked in for Brooklyn. And for Brooklyn, the talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. MP is out there with Harris, and it's Aldridge in at center.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Irving for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're leading by 6. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Harris passes to MP. And Greg, MP, the highly touted rookie, he was a classic one-and-done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wants to compete against the best as soon as possible.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Harris dishes to Irving. And here's MP for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And Milwaukee has possession. 6-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His second personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Irving passes to MP. Launches it. The rebound by Middleton. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
There's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA, and Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc, and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
MP right side. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Personal foul. At the line for the Bucks, Grayson Allen. 2 shots.
Take a break. Two shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called the Nets. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
MP, that's for 2. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm going to play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to
you
stop
look
by
real
today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in
and
trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily send it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. Corporate. I'm a company man.
Just know that Coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception and then eventually the bottom line.
This could all go to Plan MP, but those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.